You know that feeling when something you've watched your whole life suddenly changes and nobody really explains why? That's exactly what happened with the World Cup. For decades, the World Cup meant 32 teams. That number felt permanent. It felt like a tradition carved in stone. And then, almost overnight, FIFA said, forget 32, we're going to 48. So what's actually going on here? Let's break it down. Here's the simple version. Starting in 2026, the World Cup is expanding from 32 teams to 48. That's 16 more countries getting a shot at soccer's biggest stage. To put that in perspective, that's almost a 50% increase in the number of teams competing for the same trophy. Why would FIFA do this? The official reason is opportunity. More countries means more nations get to experience a World Cup. Think about smaller soccer nations that have come painfully close for years, only to be edged out by stronger qualifying groups. This expansion opens the door for more of them to finally walk onto that stage. But there's another reason, and it's less about romance and more about business. A bigger tournament means more games. More games mean more tickets sold, more broadcast rights, more sponsorships, and more revenue. The 2026 World Cup is expected to generate billions of dollars, partly because of this exact expansion. Now here's where it gets interesting structurally. Instead of 8 groups of 4 teams, like fans have known for years, the tournament now has 12 groups of 4 teams. That's a completely different shape for the group stage. And to handle this bigger pool, FIFA added an extra knockout round called the round of 32 before the traditional round of 16 even begins. This means more matches overall. We're talking 104 games instead of the 64 we used to get. That's 40 extra matches of pure World Cup drama. Here's an interesting fact a lot of fans don't know. This expansion isn't just about adding teams randomly. It's tied to global growth in soccer participation. Confederations like Africa and Asia are getting more qualifying spots than ever before, which means we'll likely see more first-time World Cup nations than in any tournament in history. So why does this matter to you, the fan? Because the tournament you're about to watch in 2026 is structurally different from any World Cup before it. More teams, more stories, more underdog runs, more chances for chaos in the group stage. If you've ever loved an upset, this format is built to create more of it. Also means qualification just got a little less brutal for a lot of countries, which could shift the entire competitive landscape of international soccer over the next decade. So that's the breakdown. 48 teams, 12 groups, an extra knockout round, and a tournament that's bigger, busier, and built differently than anything we've seen before. If this finally made the format click for you, you're in the right place. Pitch Logic breaks down soccer one concept at a time, without the jargon and without the lectures. Subscribe, and let's keep making this game make sense.